Good morning, welcome to my channel. My name is Sherry and I do a daily general reading for whoever's watching. If you're drawn to this video, please have faith and trust there's a message you're meant to hear. If the reading resonates with you, please give the video a thumbs up. If you like the content I create, please subscribe. And if you're interested in a personal reading, send an email to shapeshiftingtarot@gmail.com. So today, I'm talking to a divine feminine who is having a difficult time right now, conflict and tension in your world right now. There's a message of swift energy. There's good news that's going to be coming. You are encouraged to listen to your intuition, follow your intuition when these things cross your path. It's good to be, my husband always says, luck favors the prepared. It's good to be prepared for things so that when they show up, you can take action. So that's the message I'm getting here. There's a death card, endings, beginnings, change and transformation. And then we have the Ace of Swords in reverse, which is confusion and chaos. And you need clarity on something. Maybe that's why you're here today, looking for clarity. All right. So we've got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So this is you now that I'm talking about. You have a hard time looking towards the future. You have a hard time making goals and making plans. You are going through a painful separation right now, or you are in some sort of quarrel. The Five of Swords, conflict, tension, loss, defeat, and betrayal, and then the Three of Swords is like a broken heart. Why are all these readings lately from people with broken hearts? So you've recently been betrayed by your partner. Feels like your partner. That's really sad. It isn't always a partner that betrays a person, but in this one today, that's what it feels like. The Page of Cups. So the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups are these energies coming in, and they are going to create some relief for you. Maybe a distraction from your inner turmoil, or maybe a change within yourself, a positive change. The Ten of Swords in reverse, recovery, regeneration, and fear of ruin and inevitable end. So you have always been afraid that this relationship was going to come to an end. It's like you knew something was wrong. You felt that something might happen, and sure enough, there it is. I want to just point something out for you to think about, and that is what we think about, we bring about. So what you are paying attention to, what you're putting your focus on, is what you will manifest in your life. Not saying at all that this betrayal was your fault, but it's possible that unconsciously you were looking for something like that to tear you down, to break your heart, to make you sad. I don't know human psychology. I just know that sometimes people do things that make no sense. So the Nine of Wands in reverse. So this is you at home. You're paranoid, you're defensive, and you're hesitant. The Ten of Pentacles. So you have a fairly decent, so this breakup isn't going to affect you financially, which is wonderful. That's good. Your home feels upside down. it feels like you've been in a cycle of happiness, unhappiness. If you look at these two, so we've got the world going happy, and then if you spin it around, and it looks like these two are in some sort of cycle to me. So you're struggling with being happy in your home, and also you're also considering moving on, moving somewhere else, picking up your marbles and leaving. The two of, okay, so this High Priestess in reverse is telling me that you need to listen to your inner voice. And also the underlying energy of the High Priestess here is, you know, higher powers, mystery, listening to yourself, secrets revealed, unexplored potential, listening to your intuition, finding who you are. Now's a good time. Now that your heart's been broken open, now's a good time to take advantage of that and do some exploring while it's open. In your career, the Eight of Cups. So it feels like you're not particularly thrilled with your career. It's like you're disappointed. You thought it would be something different than what it is. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. Debt and one-sided charity. The Knight of Pentacles is a positive outcome, and the Sun, fun, warmth, positivity. So your job is not what you thought it would be. Your career is not what you expected. Expectation is the root of all disappointment. There's another little tidbit there for you. But it feels like you're going to, it feels like you've been in a rush to get to where you're going, and now it feels like you're going to slow down a little bit. You're starting to see what's important in your life, and being happy is definitely at the top of the list. That's going to make you slow down a bit and ease into your place in your world, and find more comfort, and be less inclined to hurry and rush through everything. There's an underlying energy here also of taking on too much responsibility. So that may be why you're disappointed at work, maybe why you're unhappy, maybe you're taking on too much. So consider that. Consider stepping back if you're able to. In love, you are making yourself the star of your own world. Yes, because you kind of have to right now, because that's how you're going to get through this time. But also, this is hope, spirituality, finding yourself, renewal, inspiration. So this love reading is very interesting, because now we've got the Queen of Wands in reverse, so she's demanding. The rest of these are in reverse. The Queen of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Four of Wands. So the Eight of Swords in reverse is opening yourself up to new perspectives and releasing that pain that you're feeling right now. The Four of Wands in reverse, a breakdown in communication and transition. So yeah, so right now you're in a transitory time. You are definitely encouraged by your angels and your ancestors to continue making yourself the star of your own movie. Keep up, you know, keep up the hope, keep up your positive outlook. These are the things that are going to help you through this time. And it's also going to, this relationship, I mean, these things come to us so that we can learn lessons, right? So you have learned and are learning some pretty important lessons right now. I feel like that's why it's a good thing that you are kind of hunkered down and you know, protecting yourself. Right now, that is probably the best way to go, so that you can heal from your experiences. And then going forward, we've got the Knight of Cups. So there is a knight in shining armor that will be showing up eventually. Someone who is more your speed, somebody who's self-sufficient, kind, financially secure, somebody who is grateful and also likes to live in a nice way, like materialistic wise, just like you. This person is your match, and there's a Tower moment coming here: disaster, upheaval, sudden change, revelation, destruction of something built on false beliefs. And the Hanging Man: suspension and restriction, letting go, sacrifice. So there's love coming in, there is stability coming in, there's a big change. I feel a big upheaval within yourself, not so much in your environment. It will spill over into your environment, just like this. The explosion is inside, but the fallout is on the outside. So the explosion's within you, but things are going to change around you. And you are going to sit back and you're going to let go, and you're going to watch and see what the result is from this gigantic change within you. So that's something to look forward to. There's lots to look forward to. There's always lots to look forward to, but it's particularly exciting after reading this reading that you have such a broken heart right now, but this person is on the way. And I want to sing, here I come to save the day, Mighty Mouse is on his way. All right, so let's see what the your ancestors have to say to you today. The Spirit of Love just seems to be the underlying theme of this entire reading. The Spirit of Love. I am the Spirit of Love. I surround you at every moment of your life and touch every aspect of your being. I can guide you, transform you, turn your life upside down. I permeate everything around you, and I enable you to relate more positively to the life you live, to those who share it with you, and to the greater forces with which you interact. I am abstract and personal, distant and direct. My power is everywhere and transcends everything it touches. Love has evolved through countless forms of expression down the ages, yet at its heart there is something timeless and universal. The heart knows its own wisdom and often bewilders us with its sudden changes of direction. The Spirit of Love helps us to understand one of the most vital energies that drive our world. Represented here as an abstract figure, this spirit opens its arms in an all-encompassing embrace. In the same way, we should allow our own love to flow passionately and without censor or discrimination. Only through loving deeply will we be loved in return. This card is interpreted as love in every aspect, human and divine. Transformation, reversal, betrayal, enlightenment, warmth, courage, belief, transcendence, longing, and fulfillment. So obviously there's betrayal and change and all kinds of stuff in here, and learning and courage, and but love in every aspect, human and divine. That stands out to me because I feel like you are being encouraged by the divine and by your ancestors to continue with this great work of making yourself the star of your own movie, loving yourself, learning to love yourself, appreciate yourself, and grow in confidence with who you are. So I hope that you guys have an amazing day today. Thank you so much for listening. Keep breathing. I love you. Namaste.